We're pretty clear, actually, what the outlines are. We're leaving. We're leaving the single market.
Right.
We're leaving the customs union. We're going to have control over our own migration. If you want that, it implies that you're leaving the single market. We're going to be able to negotiate our own free trade deals with the rest of the world. If you want that, you have to leave the customs union. So that's all pretty clear. And then you have a whole pile of very nitty-gritty bits of negotiating to do about how you deal with European arrest warrants and information exchange and so on. And then you come to the big issue, which is what kind of trading relationship we're going to have. And the truth is, there is no one alive today who knows what kind of trading relationship we're going to end up with. And so you can't possibly declare a plan, and it would be crazy to put all your cards on the table.
The objective is clear. We want as much trade and as open trade as possible. What is amazing is you have just spelled out of the customs union, out of the single market, free trade deals with other countries. You have just spelled it out so much more clearly than any member of the government has. Why is that, do you think? Why have they not been so clear?
Actually, I don't think that's true. I mean, I engage in this sort of unusual habit of reading what is produced, and actually I think everything I've just said is either said or implied.
Infer. Yes. I think you can infer all of that.
Yes.
But when Theresa May is asked, a perfectly straightforward question, is it possible we'll be making payments to the EU as part of a trade deal? Everybody knows the answer to that is yes. David Davis has said that is yes. She says, well, we want a red, white and blue Brexit. Why can't you just say, yes, we would not like to make payments, but it's possible that they'll be in there, as David Davis said. You're much clearer than she is, or David Davis is, or Boris Johnson is much, much clearer.
Well, on the question of payments, which I've been, rowing that boat for some while now, I think you don't want to pay an indefinite amount, but there are some things to be worth paying some amounts for. Particularly, incidentally, I think access to the sale of stocks and bonds and things by financial institutions in Britain, which otherwise you might not be able to do. And if we weren't able to do that, we might lose a lot of investment in the city and the rest of Edinburgh and all the rest of it. I think it's very wise of the Prime Minister, however, not to get pinned down on any of these things, because she doesn't want to start fighting now what is going to be quite a difficult domestic political issue in advance of knowing what she does or doesn't have to give away.